Everything looks normal. All right. So, not too much later than usual, I think. I distinctly remember this ball of frustration, so I guess this must have been what I did last week. Yep. So, starting next week, I guess, for anyone who isn't under the purview of daylight savings, I'll be actually streaming an hour earlier. I mean, unless I don't, but I probably will. What's going on today is really just that I covered work for somebody so that I'll have less work later in a week that's a lot more troublesome to do work in. And then I chose to go out to eat afterward, and the traffic's not especially great, so it just wound up taking a while to get back. That's basically it. Anyway, so I think this is where we are now. Ah. That's neat. I've actually, since I don't have a lot I have to do over this weekend, I've already set my alarm clock an hour forward, and then I'm going to go set all the other clocks that I have that aren't connected to the internet an hour forward just to get myself ready for it as quickly as possible. Anyway, I think Return to Dugan's Dungeon is where we are. By Brian. King Dugan found out about the door in level 10-3 North, and now will not pay until you clean out all of the dungeon's new residents. I guess this is a reference to something that existed in a very early version of Dugan's Dungeon, which only went to level 10. Okay, 10th level. I found out about that door on level 10. You will not see a single Greckle from me until you finish the job. Get back down there now! Alright. Pretty much reiterating the story we already saw. Sorry. I forgot to move my phone out of the way of the keyboard. No spiders, what a relief. I guess this is a recreation of a room in Dugan's Dungeon. Which probably did have spiders when it was originally there. I honestly didn't remember. As I was reading that, I was like, wasn't that mysterious door on an earlier level than 10? I don't know, I thought the rooted hold door was somewhere much higher up than 10, but I could be just mistaken. Obviously, I could be completely misremembering that. Oh, this is a bit... So, I think my best bet is to try to clean out some of this from here. So there's not as much to contend with here. Hello. They're not making very many, so eventually I'll kill that guy to the south. Yeah, there we go. I didn't want to do that. I want to do this. There we go. I just sort of arbitrarily chose a direction to go, so I don't know if I'm supposed to go this way first or last or what. Seems like I need to hit this door and then try to get those guys to come out. Oh, I have a mimic potion. Alright. Well, no, I have to use that on, Alright, so use this to open the exit. So that's what the mimic is for. So how can I get the roaches out where I can kill them? I wonder. Yeah. Oh, okay. Once again, I haven't played Dugan's Dungeon in so long. I basically only played through the entire thing one time, so my memory on it isn't great, and also I played in a different room style because it was, you know. Well, I guess I'll just have a mimic hit this and see what happens. How can I kill these other roaches? Going this way doesn't help. I can't go far enough south or east to lure them onto the arrow. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I couldn't see that, so that's what's going on. I guess AE only had secret walls and not proper broken walls, or I don't know. Pardon me. I'm glad that like puzzle making for this game in general has sort of grown beyond the point where it's grown to the point where we feel like that's kind of like not a meaningful trick to use for your puzzle. Just, oh, use the secret wall that you couldn't see. Although I don't know for sure if anything in Dugan's Dungeon ever relied on that either. See, here's another one. Like, did anything in any of the official holds ever actually have like a puzzle whose solution was just to find a secret wall you couldn't easily see? Like, as far as I remember, Secret Wall's purpose was mainly to hide secret rooms. And that's a distinct thing from actually something that's a puzzle. What am I looking at here? Another one. Okay. I guess I'm starting to learn how this architect thinks. It's like, oh, I can't do that? I guess there must be a secret wall there somewhere. How can I make the player not think it's possible, but still have it be possible? Put a secret wall. Secret wall. This configuration makes me think I should place the mimic up here and then guide him southwest to the buttons. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Oh, hi, secret wall. Hi, other secret wall. I think I still had to open all the doors with the mimic. I could be wrong, but it sure looked like it. Or at least most of them. What was that about no spiders that scroll said earlier? Well, look at this convenient alcove in which to hide and kill all the spiders in. Also, I have future text, so I'm not going to worry about it. Interesting use of brain to keep those guys isolated. Alright. Okay, I'm back at the beginning. So at this point, I've opened a green door that goes east. That leads to a spiderweb looking room. And here's a something that includes a blue door. There must be spiders in this room. I mean, you know, it's web themed and everything. If this is the original design, then doesn't this... Okay, it's brained. Okay. I didn't notice that these were brained at first, so... maybe I'll just take the easy way out. No, that's not the easy way. I feel like this might be benefiting, this might almost entirely consist of benefiting from Dugan's Dungeon's original clever design. Whatever clever design is here might just be leeching off of that. This might in fact be an exact copy of the room that was there, but I don't know. I wouldn't know unless I looked. Here we have a maze, because of reasons. Okay, that door. Yeah, this looks pretty familiar. Oh, look. Oh, okay. I just meant the spiderweb looking room in particular seemed to be benefiting quite a bit from Dugan's Dungeon having cleverly shaped the room in the first place, but I don't know. It's hard to say. This is one of those rooms. Guess which way the architect put it in. Guess which way the architect faced pushing this orb and decided that it worked. There could be. I don't know, this might be a pure that kind of room. All the nearby spider groups appear to be normal walls. Well, if I immediately move south, then that one is blocked. Maybe I can move more south and block more? Not enough, but... no, I have to face this way if I want to try to run that way. I keep thinking... Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're right. This blocks that other group as well. I'm a little concerned about those four. Trying to decide whether it's better to run straight at them or try to hold something off and then come back to them. I shouldn't go back to the west because that will provoke. Maybe I should just stand here. No, I get running back pretty quickly. Yeah, if I could just face north here, that would be good. But maybe... No. Alright. There we go. Yeah, that's it. I guess I may just not have a good instinct for these rooms. They always feel really arbitrary to me, like the architect maybe didn't have to think very hard, just sort of plopped things around and said, I'll try it this way and that way until some way works, and once it does, I'll just assume the player knows that. I don't know. There's no brains here. So I think I'm fine here. If I just pull south enough, then I shouldn't need to worry too much. Or maybe I'm pulling too far south. Yeah, it's a nice target-ish thing. Okay, yeah, we're good here. I'm safe in this location and can just sort of pull them along now. Looks rather interesting on the map for sure. Once again, I'm grateful for future technology though, because otherwise it would be a bit of a pain to work out where they all are, I suspect. I don't even know what this would be like in a version of the game where the spiders are just not visible in the tile at all, or whatever it is they originally worked like. There we go. What a weirdly placed green door. Okay, well I found the other exit to that door. Is this the whole level? 11th level. I hope I don't have to clean out that tar again. So if our stated goal was to finish clearing the 10th level by way of that door, why are we still here? The passage left through the tar last time is still open. Hopefully the other rooms are like this. At least the broken walls are more visible in this particular style. I wonder what that scroll way over there says. Looks like I have to come to it from the room west of here though, so... Doesn't look like I can enter here. That looks weird, but it's just pit. Okay. So I'll have to come back this way from somewhere else, which only leaves going east as an option. Or possibly north. This place looks like it is ready to fall apart. There's no red doors. I don't think there's a way through all that. have done this wrong somehow. Maybe I go this way? Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, don't do that. Or do. Okay, we're fine, never mind. I can cut that off. I won't even clear the room this cycle, so whatever. Uh-oh. Time for future tech. What does this do? What does this do? What does this do? What does this do? I'm just going to assume I want as many doors open as possible. That's just mean, though. Exactly one of them. So, if you were playing this in its original form, exactly one of those orbs closes a door, and the other three open doors. You have no way to know that. You have no way to see the effect of them without walking all the way over here and cutting through all this tar and checking the state of every door that you can reach, and still you have no idea about the state of the doors you can't reach until you get to them. Basically, you're looking at restarting the room at least like 3 or 4 times just to get the information necessary to traverse it. Unless you're extraordinarily lucky with your choice of how to hit the orbs. I don't like it. This is pretty bad design decisions, and I can't go that way. In this case, I don't want to leave any babies because I am going to kill this stupid Wraithwing at the end. Okay, so what's this Mimic Potion for? It could hit that orb. Is that what I want? Okay, there's a Wraithwing way over there, past this red door. Which must mean that my goals include destroying all the trapdoors. So I'll set a guy on the northern doors first. I could do more than one thing at once, but there's no good reason not to play it safe and just take care of things carefully, I think. I do certainly hope that I haven't accidentally put the Mimic in on the wrong side or something, but it doesn't seem likely. I think I should have plenty of south to go here to get him past. Yeah. And I'm not sure about the need of the other Mimic. I'm not sure that I need him, or if I do, where. Because I'm done with that. I should just be able to enter this area, hit that orb, and come back through, right? So maybe I don't need the other Mimic for that purpose. I could maybe use it to help kill the Wraithwing if that's really necessary, but hard to say. Oh, it does, doesn't it? How do I even get there? Oh, yeah, he can enter that way. So Well, I guess that's not gonna... It won't get any better or worse for that mimic if I go ahead and do this. Trapdoors under tar. Yet another thing that is best left the way best left behind in the past. Unless you're going to make it really clear exactly where they are ahead of time with like lighting or something. Your puzzle being all about placing trapdoors under tar is a thing left in the past, basically. That's what I thought. That's a wall. I could see that there was something under that tile of the tar, but I wasn't sure whether it was a wall or a trapdoor. He's gonna have to go chase those guys down. Okay. No more red door. Now it's just this Wraithwing, which is thankfully very easy to kill. I mean, I think it is neat to take like the room shapes that existed before for these tar messes and turn them into something that's like centered on just traversing and getting to a Wraithwing. That's a neat idea. I just don't know about the execution. Do I have to get to that trapdoor gate? Maybe not. Let's see, where does this lead? Scroll. Move along, nothing to see here. Alright, that was helpful. Well, now I can hit that orb, and I can exit, right? I don't have to engage with anything in this room. Admittedly, wanting to go check out the scroll, or at least check out where the scroll was a decent part of being able to get out of that room without too much difficulty. Here's a place where I literally don't have to do the thing that's being presented. Has anyone posted an unofficial challenge to, oh, never mind. I might actually have to hit all the trapdoors, eh? Looks like... maybe this is the way in, and I can't not cut off the way in, and the only way out is where that trapdoor gate is. Well, I assume that this bit here was under tar at one point, in the original, I mean. In which case, can there be? This tar is all on walls. Yeah, that's all walls. I think this in the original was like just a big blob of tar under which was trapdoors. That's what I would believe to have been the case. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I can kill the Wraithwing before doing any of the trapdoors. I almost forgot. That was the thing that I saw first. And that's good because the Wraithwing is along with some random trapdoors that were added to the room for who knows what reason. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much what path I take through here. Really? Okay, I guess I was wrong. Why? Okay, that's it. I'm gonna just F3 isn't good enough for this. Now I can see. Wow, look at this. This is terrible. Why would you do this? Like, that is not acceptable decisions. I mean, look at this. There's a lot of them. It's designed to look like walls. Why would you do that? And it's like, it's not just one trick, it's like, here's 17 different places where you have to do this thing. I sure hope you're from the future. Is there a way to... I'm gonna have to come back through there from the east, so hopefully that won't mess anything up. Or wait. Do I have to cut that from the other side? See, needing to cut that from the other side to get the tar babies would actually be a cool concept if it didn't rely on being cheap nonsense in order for that concept to exist. Okay, no. Am I overthinking this? Because that 3x2 of tar there has to be cut, and I have to kill the tar babies and not die. And neither end seems to work. Oh, maybe if I... Yeah, that's it. Okay. I feel dumb. See, that right there is a clever idea. If it hadn't been wrapped up in a bunch of nonsense, I would appreciate it a lot more. Might as well eat these while I'm here. Did I mess something else up here? Let's see, where did I go through there? Okay. So instead of that, let's just track this way. It's like, it's not, the ideas here are not completely irredeemable, they're just buried in something that isn't good. Oh yeah. I can't imagine that this would be any fun at all. Alright, I think the way to do this is actually to come back from the other side. Is that possible? No. Maybe this. And then, okay, yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I don't remember anything quite exactly like this, although it may just be that I don't remember in general. Like, King Dugan's Dungeon will play tricks, kinda, But it won't play this kind of trick inside of that kind of awfulness, I don't think. Like, I'm reasonably sure the original form of this puzzle in King Dugan's dungeon is not, like, it's at worst that you need to make it across all these paths with the tar. Like, there's none of this extra, all of these weird pock marks where there are trapdoors I don't think exist in the original puzzle, and that's for good reason. It is nice of them to place some broken walls here so you can go back if you, for some reason, walk all the way to the red door before realizing it's there. It's a weird thing to decide to include, though. Alright, let's put this back. I mean, it said exit level. Yeah, okay. So, were there blue doors here? Maybe the exit is to the north anyway. I've just kind of wandered around in a circle and I don't actually know where my goal is. Maybe I shouldn't have fixed the alpha so soon. I want to check for broken walls. Are any of these walls broken? No. Where else do I go from here? I went on this big loop. Is it? Oh. Well, I haven't been that way. How can I get... Oh, it's that room I didn't think I needed to engage with. So probably I go north from there. At least these green doors act as a bit of a shortcut. Since I've cleared the room, I can just break that. Oh, I don't have to drop trapdoors. There's a broken wall here. This is why I was immediately like, oh, it's fine. Okay. Looks like the path caved in. You'll need to find another way out. Isn't the way out to go back up when you're finished? Oh well. Anyway. Okay. Glad I have the alpha down a bit to be able to see this blue door here. So now we can get down to the entrance's north end. Okay, I don't actually want to go that way. But I can exit through here. Oh, okay. I don't think I have to do this room. Oh, never mind. Well, that's just a tease. So I still have to do this trapdoors, even though there are broken walls implying that I might not. I would say this room looks a lot less bad so far than that other room did. Yeah, I can exit this way and re-enter from the north in In fact, there's a lot of broken walls making what would have otherwise been cut paths here not cut paths, which makes it a lot easier to not mess yourself up, to not make it impossible to leave. There we go. Whatever this originally was, it's a much crippled version of it rather than a more annoying version. It seems like there was no commitment as to whether they wanted to make easier or harder versions of existing rooms. Okay, so this is a close relationship. That's close, that's red. This opens, but closes other things. Okay. So don't hit the northwest orb ever, because it just closes doors. Who cares? Hit this orb because it opens that, and then I guess this opens the one door that I need open. What does this do? Closes things. Okay. I'm sure the orbs were not hooked up this way originally, because it sure looks like something where the 3 orbs corresponded to the 3 obviously present doors. Well, not obvious to a person who can't see through tar, but you know what I mean. Where does this go? Nowhere! Here's where I could go back to the north and start all over again if I wanted. I mean, not all over again, but you know what I mean. Certainly be starting over on that trapdoor puzzle to get around this way, since that did not lead to a green door being opened that I couldn't have. So, where do I go here? There's stairs over there. So I guess I need to reach the west side of the room, and that's it. What opens this? Nothing. What's this do? Nothing useful. So I just need to hit that button and exit. Okay. Oh, never mind. Never mind, never mind. You can just walk straight in here. Oh, was there a scroll? I totally forgot. Yeah, this scroll. There is nothing for you here. How very helpful and enlightening. Who left all these defeatist scrolls all over King Dugan's dungeon? There is nothing for you here. Turn back, stranger. Like, what the heck? Okay. Anything but this. I thought that was the 18th level or something that was a giant maze. I don't remember ever being in this room of the maze. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this. I've played enough of this. Riddle of the Bar by Trickster. Welcome to the Conflation Hold for the official June 2011 Caravel Forums contest. Architects Boy Blue, Darugu 3, Pinwielder with voice acting by Wes.Logan, Techant, and Trickster each offer a hold of 14 puzzling rooms and a retelling of the Riddle of the Bar. Tanan's winning story entry to the May 2011 CF contest, I guess Caravel Forum contest, also included, edited by Trickster. Okay. Yes, this is the exact same. Okay. This hold includes both Tanan's original story and all 5 entries, with minimal changes for formatting. No change is made to the intended solutions or story. Alright, well, I've never heard of this riddle, so maybe I'll get to read it first. Each of the 5 entries featured 3 levels and 14 rooms, since pi is the official number of the 8th. That's a new one. I thought it was 8. Entries have been formatted slightly to fit into a single level and to allow backtracking to the hub for most. Any additional changes to entries are minor. These are noted outside the entry. The room to the east contains Tanan's winning story for the previous month's contest, on which each of the 5 entries was based. Okay, this is a story. Writing entries for the official May 2011 Forever Forums contest required fewer than 15.9 words. How do you get a 9/10 of a word? Oh well, and plenty of drought-related puns. Tannen's story, The Riddle of the Bar, won handily with a score of 8.75 out of 10. Here it is in its entirety. Beethro Budkin was passing through Trueno one day when he realized, as he often does, that he was hungry. Fortunately, this realization came just as a village appeared on the horizon, so he hurried down the path, cursing his luck that he had already used his last pair of speed potions. Once in the village, the Beethro made a roach line straight to the tavern. It seemed like a nice building, though it looked unfinished, and for some reason most of the village seemed to be gathering around staring at it. "What's going on?" Beethro asked. Responded the nearest citizen. "Oh, there, it moved. Did you see it move?" Beethro looked around, not sure what moved, but the other villagers were nodding in agreement. "It's 79% complete now." "Hold on," said Beethro. "Do you mean to tell me that everyone is just sitting around watching the progress of this bar?" "More or less," the citizen agreed. "Well, that's not all we do. Sometimes we poke the bar to see if anything happens. We've been counting. So far we've poked it." "Hey, you've got a really big sword. Did you get that from poking a bar?" "No." Beethro put his hand on the sword's hilt, wondering if threatening the villagers was the fastest way to get fed. "Look, I'm really hungry. Even if it's not finished, I'd really, really like to get some food in there. Any chance I can get in?" Well, the villagers' attention had shifted to the newcomer by now, and there was murmuring and shuffling around. Finally, someone came forward and held up a worm. "Is this a worm?" she asked. Beethro stared at her. "Yes." "You'll swear to that?" "Yes. How does this—" A cheer went up, and the citizen Beethro had first spoken to said, "Congratulations! You have attested to the fact that this is bait, and now you're a beta tester." Bait-a-tester. "You can get in early, but—" "Oh, Jeeves," said Beethro. "Now what?" "Well, there's a problem. Come with me." The citizen led Beethro around to the back of the bar and pointed to a shed with a fence around it. "The food's in there, behind that fence." "Yeah?" growled Beethro. "So what?" The citizen looked down and shuffled. Wait. She asked if it was a worm. Oh, first spoken to. Okay, I got lost in something. Sorry. The citizen looked down and shuffled his feet. "Well, we don't really know how to get in there. Our architect put that gate in the fence. This one, made of glass? Yeah, and it's stuck." "No problem," said Beethro and drew his sword. "If it's glass, I can just go over and Jeeves. Are those ormites on the ground around it?" The citizen nodded glumly. It seemed like a good idea at the time. The architect insisted. Beethro put his sword away and stared at the fence, wondering if it was edible. "Well, look," he said, "if that thing's misaligned, then there's no wonder it got stuck, and we're going to need to tear down the whole thing." "No good," the citizen wailed. "I watched the architect build it using a straight edge and T-square and various other carpentry tools. It's perfectly parallel to the ground, so there's simply no—" "Brilliant!" shouted Beethro, and the citizen took a step back. "I know exactly how to get into that shed. Come with me." Beethro led the citizen into the bar. "Now you see, Half," he began. "My name isn't Half, it's don't care," Beethro said. "You're following me around, I get to call you Half. Let's start by looking over the rooms in here. There's this one, there are a couple of doors over there. Go open those." "Going," the citizen whined and opened them. Meanwhile, Beethro pointed with his sword at the ceiling. "Looks like your architect was careless when he built the roof. For one thing, never use living tar as a building material." "Yeah," said the citizen. "We've been poking at the corners of it, but that glob's just stuck up there." Beethro sighed. "Idiots." He thrust his sword into the center of the glob, and a small horde of tar babies poured out. His companion shrieked, but Beethro made quick work of them. "Ha!" he cried. "Now to the other rooms." The first room, to Beethro's dismay, was full of food, but a crowd of citizens was eating it fast as they could. "All right," said Beethro. "Now I'm just angry, hungry, and something else ending with gree." "Really ugly?" suggested Beethro's companion. "Shut up," Beethro explained, and started beating the citizens into submission. One by one they fled the room, clutching half-eaten sandwiches and half-drunken dry-screwers. 3 parts leaf juice to 1 part mimic potion. That doesn't sound healthy. You only get a fourth of a mimic? Finally, Beethro was left surveying the wreckage, in which nothing looked edible, which didn't stop the remaining denizen from eating everything he could find. Okay, we're done here. What about that guy? Asked the citizen. No need, answered Beethro. He's better than anyone else at eating this stuff. That makes him the Goblin King, which means he isn't necessary. Yeah, the citizen agreed as they made their way to the final room. He's a real character, that one. Whoa. Beethro was almost physically knocked back by the dense fog in the room, which smelled strongly of something. It reminded him of his days in Smite Master's College when he and the other students would sneak behind the Wraithwing pens. You know, the citizen said, a little dreamily, I think I've got the munchies too. Sorry. I'm laughing at the comments. I am reading them, I'm just, We need a cross breeze. Half, go open that door in the back. The citizen was sitting on the ground, staring at his hands. Not possible, he muttered. Beethro groaned and started looking around. Well, here's the problem, he said, and grabbing the trash can, he started picking up all the cigarette butts lying on the ground. The trail led to a woman leaning against a wall, smoking a half-finished joint. All right, he said to her, I've trashed all of the roaches, and I suppose you're the roach queen? No way, man, the woman said, blowing smoke at him. No kings and queens in here. We're all equal, you know. It looks like we're all one, and we're one with the eighth, which makes us 1/8. But sometimes I feel like that's too rational, you know? Like, what if instead of the eighth, what if the world is really like pie? I like pie, Beethro said. I lick pie, came the response from the floor behind Beethro, followed by a series of giggles. So you can't kill me, man, the stoner continued. It's like killing yourself and killing the world, and that's... ow. The last part was said as she sunk into the ground, as a result of Beethro hitting her in the head with the hilt of his sword. Whoa, said the citizen, standing up slowly. If you couldn't kill her, what was that about? Well, there was clearly one last thing to do, Beethro explained. Conquer Token. I don't get... The citizen began, but Beethro was already out the door, and the citizen rushed to follow. Here I am again, he declared when he caught up with Beethro, back in front of the shed. Hey, what did you do? Beethro was already at the shed's entrance. The glass doorway and the fence swung freely behind him. It was obvious, he said. If you want to open a level, clear gate, you just have to clean out all the nearby rooms. The end. Oh, this is great. I'm happy this won a contest. I don't disagree with its winningness. So that's the exit stairs. Okay, winning entry, Boy Blue, Darogu, Techant, Trickster. I guess I'll just go this way first. Boy Blue. The starting room in this entry was changed from required to secret. Well, is that a good sign? I'm not sure. Beethro Budkin was passing through Twano one day. In the original entry, this room was required. Stepping on the open door to the south will return you to the hub. Okay. So what is... You just don't want somebody to step there? Is this a... Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty tough. I guess you need to somehow keep the roach here? Wow. That doesn't seem possible. I mean, it probably is, but wow. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe skip this one. Sometimes we poke the bar. Okay, what are these mirrors for? Darn, there's one more than I would like. Oops. I think maybe the idea is to do this. Is that going to be enough? Maybe we also want that. Oh wait, I can't stab it. What am I doing? Well, if I go all the way around here... Oh, I see. Maybe the idea is just to do this. Yeah, okay. That was pretty simple. I've trashed all of the roaches. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's a little better, maybe. Yeah. I should be able to maybe wander around enough to not be stuck. I just need to get a little space somehow. One second. Window behind my computer, sun was getting in the eye. Alright, maybe if I didn't start out facing east here, that would help. Could be. I don't know that it could be much easier though. I mean, I'm gonna wind up with some situation resembling this one either way. There we go. Seems like there's this, there's this theme of like circular looking shapes. Obviously not real circles, but you know, 1/8. So the goal here is to destroy all of the rattlesnakes before getting complete, before the clone can die of the briar, I guess. That's a bad idea. Yeah, a lot of people like Boy Blues stuff, for sure. Not to say that I don't, but I always seem to have trouble understanding some of their rooms. Maybe I can make it work though. Yes, okay. How do I reach the other exit before he dies though? Is that a secret entrance? No. It is, however, not the way I'm supposed to come. Well, where's the stairs go? The Goblin King isn't necessary. Okay. So my goal is to have him not die, so that the... Alright. So alright, the goal is just to not let the adders eat the king. Oh. These tunnels do not work the way I thought they did. Would one of you please come to the west and eat these last skippers? Instead of just, like, hanging around right next to the thing you're not supposed to eat. No. There we go. Now I'm not juggling two of them anymore. Please, come this way. Thank you. Okay. I don't know why I thought I couldn't. You're right. I just sort of internalized it as don't go here. I don't know why. Well, that's that room. For one thing, never use living tar as a building material. Okay. So the goal is just to destroy the tar stuff here.
Oh, going. Got it.
I'm not clear. Okay, maybe I want to do this first. Okay, maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. Or wait. I don't know. Okay. I guess I'm uncertain what the hang up here is. Maybe
Got it. Oh, going. Oh, going. Got it.
I think if I let the tar grow at all into this hallway, then everything is messed up. So I should
Follow me. Yep.
wait until I can get Half to sort of prevent that. Except I don't know how to push him any farther in than that. I don't know. Okay. But I'm reasonably sure that it was necessary to block with him, so... Yeah, it wouldn't have been clearable if I hadn't blocked with Half there, I think. Anyway, Conquer Token. a level clear gate. Oh, Ormites, right. Maybe? I guarantee I don't have Is this a worm? I guarantee I don't have perfect timing though. So is the goal not just to get a So I need to kill this snake first. So ideally I want a roach to come in here and help block this guy off somehow. They aren't really going to want to do that unless I'm inside myself, which can be arranged, but Yes, thank you. Now I just have to chase down a brain queen. Okay, that was easier than I thought it would be. I've just had nightmares experiences with brain queens and chasing them around in the past. 3 parts leaf juice to 1 part mimic potion. So leaf juice is mimic potion? I feel like even though the speed potions are going to help me, I should try to have the mimic do some things for me before I take one. Yeah, that's it. That wasn't too bad. Sneak behind the Wraithwing pens. Okay. Should I have done that? I'm not confident I should be doing that yet. Can I get you to stay farther away until I'm ready for you? Yes. Oh wait, I don't want you to die yet. I need your help with the thing. Which I'm also less than certain how to do. But I don't think it's actually that hard. Push. Yes. Well, this is a problem. How can I pull him back out of there? Did I need the other guy to do that for me? Maybe. That decoy is just really inconvenient. Alright. Now is it possible to get the other guy out though? I'm not sure it is. Huh. I don't know. I can't get him out without dying or killing him. Or I guess I can try to make this work. There's no way to just get him out unless he's being attracted enough to go past this threshold, but then they're surrounding me and I can't do anything that both survives me and doesn't kill one of them. 2 Wraithwings are always a thing. Maybe, okay, yeah. Pushing both seems like the idea here. Okay, then just pull 1 to take care of the snake. Dude, would you mind, like, doing what you're here for? Thank you. Alright, now he's out of range of the decoy and I can kill him. Okay. Alright. That wasn't too bad. As far as Boy Blue Holes go, everything except the entrance aren't too bad. The entrance looks horrific. What a room. Okay. And to the right we have the organizer of the contest, which is Trickster, unless I've misremembered. A few tokens were changed and some secret walls are now broken walls. 2 missing force arrows were re-added to fix a room. A few scrolls were added to rooms, mostly featuring quote-unquote challenges. Okay. Smiting roaches sure builds a healthy appetite, Beethro Budkin thought to himself, unconsciously licking his lips as images of juicy roach burgers danced in his head. Regrettably, most of the citizens of Twino lacked his level of culinary sophistication. This way to the new bar, a Twainan citizen called out, waking the grizzled Smite Master from his trance. It's almost complete. Do they have roach burgers? He asked the crier, his weathered brow knitted with the focused intensity of a stalwart staring down an outlich. But the citizen had already started walking away at a brief pace. Beethro had to sprint to keep up with him, and he hardly noticed when he crossed a bridge and a master wall shut behind him. Beethro looked curiously over at the half-completed building and scratched his head. Is this the bar? It's locked. How do I get in? You have to be a bait tester like me, the man declared as he naively walked into a serpent's cage. You should use that really big sword of yours. It's useful for getting into the bar. Oh boy, what have I gotten myself into this time? Growled Beethro. Okay. Hurry up and attest to this bait already. There had better be some food in this place for me. Okay. Well, this looks like a thing of some description. So the goal is to magically time things so that the Half and the snake hit the same location at the same time so that he can kill the snake, I guess. Not my favorite concept for a room, but... I don't really... like how? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. He's always going to dodge around the snake. There's not really any way to prevent him from dodging around the snake.
Said I would. Moving as fast as I can. Going.
Yeah, if I could interrupt him when he gets here, then I could just make him stand there forever. But there's no way to get to the other side that fast. Oh, there we go. That should work. Now he's stuck. Okay. Looks like I'm just supposed to traverse around here. Stay out. Registered bait attesters only past this point. Okay. how do I leave?
Got it. Going.
Oh, I see. I need, okay. Weird extra puzzle for no good reason. Cool.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't see how this can work.
Got it.
I have no tools available whatsoever to delay him.
Going.
And there's no way that I had the control necessary for the snake to be out of the way on the other side.
Got it. Going. Got it.
Because there's not really any reliable way to kill the snake except for House standing right next to the door, to the orb, I mean. Oh, wait, no, I can,
Follow me.
Okay,
Yep.
I feel a bit dumb about that, but whatever.
Stay put.
Put his home way up here.
Got it.
That should be plenty enough time. Okay. Not as tough as I thought. Backdoor entry, please keep puns to a minimum.
I can't.
Huh, that level clear gate will take some time to drop. I'd better head back for now. Back to what? Okay. I can disarm myself here if I want. Why would I want to do that? Why not? I don't see anything here that should prevent me from clearing the room. Not to mention, there is literally no way for me to turn back when, you know, there's force arrows and a door in the way. Okay, I can hit the door. But that is the only exit to the room I just came from, so... yeah. I mean... where even... I don't see any trapdoors in this room. To lower a gate, to lower a trapdoor thing anyway. Oh, they're all the way down here. Okay. What a weird construction. I mean, I couldn't have gone that way before this point because the trapdoor, this shuts if you go back through the other way.
I can't.
Also, we can't leave the green door. So... okay, so I can go back through here to get up here, to go that way. I can hit this and have both of those open. And then I can actually go back this way if I want. So these stairs? What opens this? Okay, and completely inaccessible orb, okay. Okay. Mithro entered the bar, followed shortly thereafter by his newfound Half. Half, is there food in here, or is it only in the food shed? Mithro demanded. There might be a little left in the kitchen, the citizen replied. I don't know for certain. There's a lot of tar between here and there were a lot of people gobbling things down the last time I managed to get through. Ugh, Mithro grimaced. Well, either way, I'll have to clear these rooms to get the food. Get to the food. It's the only way to take care of that level. Clear gate blocking the entrance to the food shed. Come on, Half. Let's get through this thing and onto the food. Conquer the room without using the broken passage? What's the broken passage? I guess this? Okay. Well, it doesn't look necessary. Okay.
Going. Going. Going.
A queen trapped in there with the brain is just as good as a dead queen, really.
Going.
Can I make it in time? Not quite. Okay. I should probably time this a little better. So, like, really close to when they're about to spawn.
Going.
Door.
Going.
Door.
Got it.
Door.
Got it.
How did I do this before? I guess there really isn't a way to just kill these queens before they become a problem. Okay, there's just not enough time there, so I'll have to do something else. Maybe I have more time going this way?
Going. Going.
Open the door. Hurry. Door.
Got it.
Maybe...
Got it.
Maybe I should just door stand. Yeah, this strategy's pretty viable. I love door standing. That should work on the other side too.
Door.
Got it.
Oh, it shouldn't be necessary to door stand just to clear this out. Another one stuck on the arrow. Good. Alright, so now I want to hit this.
Got it.
Is
Going.
that one close
Got
enough?
it.
Not quite.
Going. Going.
Oh well, it was worth a try. I might not be able to door stand here, but there's a nice 2 wide passage here I can just stand in. And hold plus! Hooray! Alright, so I suppose you use the broken wall passage to reduce the number of queens here and make this a little easier. But hey, I've played Larry Merkholz. I should be capable of handling this, right? I say played, but I haven't beaten them, so you know. What I think is especially interesting to see in this contest is people's different interpretations of what it means to make a hold out of the story. Boy Blue essentially took various little excerpts from the story and interpreted them as runes. Like, basically used them as instructions for the way in which a room should be constructed, sorta, kinda. Or as inspiration at the very least. Whereas this is more treating the story, or at least a slightly modified version of it, as a framing device for just a series of ordinary rooms, which is a little bit less interesting in some ways. Essentially just trying to present the story as the events that are happening surrounding the hold or series of rooms at least the player is beating. Maybe not. I feel like there might be something I can do though. Maybe... hold on.
Got it.
I have an idea.
Going.
It's a little hard to make work, but it's partially working already. So I'm gonna have to clear out the chute again.
Going. Got it. Going.
Yeah, there we go. I'm hoping to shove all of the queens that are in that room to the other rooms, which should reduce the number of roaches being produced significantly, because there's a bunch of queens in the way of the
Got
roaches.
it.
It might have been enough already, but I'm not really sure.
Got it. Going. Got it.
Alright, that last one's gonna stick around, but that shouldn't be a problem. I think I've bunched them enough to be productive.
Got it.
No, don't go back to the east. I guess I should aim for the south ones first. Stupid brain queens behaving weird and making no sense. Do not go to the east. Stay where you are. Have I mentioned I don't like brained queens when they're allowed to just run around wherever they want? They never behave in a way that makes any sense. Maybe I'll give up on the challenge, I don't know. I feel like this has to be the sort of thing that you do, but I'm missing a step or something. If I could prevent that queen from going... I played that entire level and then I could not beat the stupid last room, which was just a random, here's an impossible room at the end of a level. For no good reason, so you don't get credit for finishing the level unless you can magically beat this completely impossible room. It was ridiculous.
Going.
I wonder if... Well, I don't know.
Got it.
Honestly, if there was a single non-broken wall tile that was north of that queen over there, I could probably do this, but I think probably breaking any of these walls counts as using the broken wall passage, so whatever. I mean, I don't think this challenge is actually scripted into place, so probably its contents depend mostly on just a personal judgment, but I would say it's fair to call breaking any of the walls using that passage. That's how I would script the challenge if you just told me the description of it. Chess. I've thought of an answer to your question. Chess. Everything in chess behaves in a way that makes sense, except possibly the other player, but that's not part of the game, that's the other person playing the game. But I guess you might mean video game, in which case, I don't know. There's probably something simplistic enough for that to be true. Yeah, technically. I mean, depending on what Tetris you're playing, there may or may not be, there may or may not be some sense to how the blocks come down, the shapes, what order the shapes appear in. It might just be completely random, or there might be a pattern to it. I don't know. Anyway, enough of this room. Hey, where'd Half run off to? Oh, I get it. The guy must not like living tar. I guess we have one thing in common at least. This looks deeply unpleasant in multiple ways. Also, I forgot to set my tar stuff alpha back, but I guess in this case that's technically a good thing. I don't know if I want to continue this room, because this looks bad. This just looks bad. Like, why? This looks Y levels of bad. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks, but it looks bad. Well, there's no black gates. That would make this really horrific. But yeah, before you're even anywhere near done with the trapdoor nonsense, you start getting a bunch of brain tar babies. Why? Ah, I should. Didn't do that right, so I have to start all over. Oh boy. I guess I'll do this way. Know what? Have I already done something wrong? Okay. Is that? Oh. There's another loop of trapdoors way off to the east that I didn't see. Oh, what a pain. I love finicky placement of things. Sheesh. Okay. Now I can enter by going all the way back around again, I guess. Yeah, I can't in any way understand why you would think the Wubbas were necessary to add to this nightmare of a room. And I mean you in the generic sense, as in why would anybody decide that? Or believe that to be necessary? Like, the room is annoying enough without this. get past this train of wubbas. Okay. Now it's just really tedious cleanup nonsense. Oh boy. Well, I can't go in that way, so I guess I'll go all the way around. Yeesh. Alright, to make this going back as painless as possible, I'm just gonna, exit the room west and come back to go east. What a terrible room. Ooh, I'm stuffed. What the? There was food here? Not anymore. The goblins ate it all up, and I'm too tired to be much help now. Stupid goblins. Om nom 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 nom. Please use the kitchen wubba only in the event of an emergency. P.S. The switch is due north of here. P.S. If you figure out what kind of an emergency a kitchen wubba could possibly be useful for, please let me know. I'm not really sure why I installed this wubba cage. Alright then. Well, what does this do? Okay. There's a decoy potion under the Goblin King. That's weird. There's a bunch of goblins who I'm sure have some kind of purpose. I'm just gonna kill them because they're really annoying though. And I'll figure out if I need them later. Yeah, come to this narrow place for me.
Got it.
Give me that. Well, don't give me that yet, but eventually. Oh, there's another decoy potion. I should probably be interested in that. I still don't know what I could possibly need decoy potions for, but why not?
Come on, over here.
Oh, that worked, Josh.
Okay. What is this nonsense here? Explain it to me. Yep. The two south-facing force arrows above were accidentally removed in the original entry. Restoring them prevents an interesting but unintended alternate solution. That doesn't help at all. What are these buttons? Close random doors. Okay. I don't know what all that's about. But I I found a third decoy potion, and there's a fourth one under the emergency wubba. What a surprise. Yeah, you
Hey,
can
I
set
died.
up there, that's fine. So, oh, yeah, I should probably actually put him on the button, right? There we go. Or not. There we go. So what am I supposed to use these decoy potions for? This I don't know. I mean, I guess... I guess in theory I want to wake up all the eyes. So stepping here gives you an invisibility potion. Is that too far for invisibility? Yes, okay. So each decoy can either wake up or kill an eye or two. So if I just place a decoy on the edge here, that wakes up two of them. And thankfully they're cooperating a little bit. If I place a decoy here, that'll wake up another pair. Okay. And that's without closing any inconvenient doors. Let's see. I don't know. These door configurations are complete nonsense. In theory, I would need to push this button, except that I would need to put a decoy here, except that would close the way for both of those eyes to wake up, right? They won't wake up because the decoy goes on first. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, I don't know. So, I shouldn't put a decoy on any button that closes itself off from use. That seems to me the first and most important rule. So both of these doors are bad ideas because they close off something, or by doors I mean buttons, because they close off something that would otherwise allow an eye to see them. There's 8 eyes, so I have 4 decoy potions. Each decoy needs to somehow interact with 4 eyes at a time. Okay, this plate does not cut off anything that it influences. So this placed a decoy here, it can wake both eyes. And this plate also. So the decoys that go on plates go on these two. I'm going to need to draw. So, per my hypothesis, the only plates that are a good idea to hit... Hold on, let me... it's behind everything. There we go. Here's my image process snipping tool program. So by my understanding, I should be this one and that one. Does this one cut that one? No. That one cuts this one. So, and of course, this one over here cuts off a lot of eyes, so it should go last. So if I'm getting... Oh, wait. Now these are both on the same line, so doing both of them is useless. I can't put a decoy here because that would close the way for me to actually enter and kill the eyes. So I can't use this one, and this one's useless because it closes itself off. This one closes itself off. This one closes itself off at the south. This one closes to the east. This one closes to the south. And that one closes to the south. Not that it matters, since the other two that I know I can hit are in line with it. So I guess I can use one of those two as long as it's last. Whoops. Well, I lost my notes. I accidentally told it to make a new one. That's fine. This is all the information I had. So I can either get these two, or I can get those two. If I get these two this way, then I could get these two, and there is no way to get this one. So I can't get that. If I get these two, then there's no way to get this one. So I guess that must be the wrong one. I'm not really convinced that what I'm doing makes any sense, or is going to work in particular. Like, there are 8 eyes and there are 4 decoy potions, unless I'm miscounting them somehow. And that means each decoy has to apply to 2 of the eyes in some way, since there is no way for an invisible Beethro to wake any of the eyes. I suppose if I stand here before taking the potion, then actually this eye will wake up. So I can ignore this guy. Let's assume that I'm doing things the rest of the way like I said. Then I could get these two, so here, here, there, and a decoy is to kill this guy. That should work. Okay. Is that gonna matter? I hope not. Shouldn't. Now, having done that, I notice 2 problems. Alright, I guess I can't use that button. Whoops. I love stupid gotchas. Okay, that means I have to use the other button, so erase all of my work. I can still kill this guy because I'm pushing this button, which does not... Oh wait, yes it does. What the heck? So I am not allowed to push any buttons whatsoever? That seems like a bad design. At the dead least, I can't push anything that would close the way to see here. So I can't push that. And 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 I can't push that. But all four of the remaining buttons close themselves off, which means none of them can be used to get two of the eyes. Alright, well, I have absolutely no idea how this is supposed to work because nothing I've tried works. That's the wrong thing. Well, this is a good time to move on to another entry. I only want a taste of each entry anyway, so... Darogu 3. The Goblin King room was changed from required to secret, but now its challenge is the scoreable puzzle. The final room, also a secret, was made by Passable? Who's Passable? Oh, bypassable. There's a space between by and passable. Why? Mithra walked down the long, lonesome path, and he was very, very hungry. If you enter this room from the north, you may return to the hub by standing on the bridge. Okay. Gur, I'm hungry. Oh, a village on the horizon. Frack, don't have any more speed potions. I would imagine that you keep speed potions in pairs so that you can unspeed yourself sometimes. Finally, some monsters to keep me busy. I see a convenient snake trap in the northwest, so let's use that. If you don't mind, thank you. He steadily approached the village, hoping to get something to eat. Okay. Yep. That was a thing. Cutscene. What's going on? The bar is at 79%. Do you mean to tell me everyone is just sitting around watching? Yes, some of us like poke the bar. I don't care if it's not 100% complete. I'm hungry. Very well. First kill this worm. Congratulations, the food in the shed is behind the tavern. And I can smash with my really big sword. I think someone set the text too fast. Let's go this way. Oh, well, it's over now. Alright. I guess the worm was a seep. Half, you need to open some doors for me.
Here I am again.
I'm not Half.
I'm back. Going. 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 Going.
Do I want that? What is my goal? I guess I need to destroy that, so I need this open. What's this do? Okay, this toggles that, so... Interesting. How can I survive this?
Got it.
Well, that's not it. Yeah, I don't get this at all. There are multiple problems here. Beginning with, how am I supposed to do the tar stuff here at all? Because that doesn't look possible. Like, the only possibility I can think of is if this door could close exactly when I stand on it. But there's no way to actually do that.
Here I am. Going.
Open the door.
Said I would. Going.
Door.
Got it.
No.
Door.
Got it.
I have to do this to open the black door. So there's not another possibility besides doing this.
Okay.
I can do that, but that's not going to work because I need that door to be open.
Follow me.
Yep.
We're here.
No problem.
I can push this to open that door, but then I have no way to get back to the west.
We're here.
No problem.
And if he pushes that, he can't get back to the west either. So nobody can open that door.
Gosh.
I can't open it, Half can't open it, no one can open that door.
We're here.
No problem.
And there's no way to get to the roaches without cutting the tar stuff, which closes the door behind me.
Going.
And there's no way to just have all three of these doors be open. So there's no way for Alf to get back to the west after he's hit this button. He is also too stupid to open the door for himself and just exit. And I have no way to tell him to open the door for himself. I cannot go up into this trapdoor passage because I need Half to be able to go out, and I would have to go both in and out of there. I don't know how this is supposed to work. Like, there are too many things that are not doable here.
Okay. Ow, that hurt. I. Bad. Going. Going.
Door.
Got it.
Door.
Got it. Now I can't get there.
Door.
Got it.
Follow me.
Yep.
I have no idea. Even if I accomplish everything else, this will be. Well, no, I can still hit the orb. Never mind. So eventually, I'm supposed to hit this orb sometime after the orb is hit, so that it opens that door, And then Half needs to get back up here to open that. And that's the last thing Half does, is open this door. So this passage has to stay open, which means I can't go into it. This door needs to be hit, which means Half has to be over here. I also need Half to be here. So this is impossible. I need Half to be in two places at once. There is no way for that to happen. There is no way to bring Half through here whatsoever, and there is no way for Half to reopen this door once he's closed it. So I have no idea how this room is supposed to be possible.
Going. Moving as fast as I can.
Door.
Got it. I can't. Going. Going.
Come on.
Okay. Hey, I died. I can't.
Nope, this room is impossible. There is no way to do it. The constraints are a contradiction.
Here I am again.
Door. Open the door.
Got it. Hey, I'm blocked.
Door.
Got it.
If these force arrows weren't here, this room would be possible. I think. No, still not, because he still can't get Wes to open the door out of here. Yeah, this
Got it.
is not possible. This is completely unsolvable.
Ah. What's going on?
Alright. Well, this ended quickly. I didn't walk back to the return to hub stairs in that other entry because I don't remember it seeming very possible. It probably is possible, it just would have been rather tedious. Well, let's see the southeast entry. Techant. Or Tech Ant? I don't know. A few backtracking issues were fixed, including cutscene order, and one or two minor spelling errors were corrected. The beginning. That looks like a town to the east. Hope they have a good place to eat. Great, I have to use my last speed potion. This room was altered to allow backtracking to the hub level once it was conquered. You may return to the hub level by walking south to preserve the room solution. This exit will work only if you enter this room from the east. Okay. Should I have been doing that? Probably not. I assume that I should use this bomb right away. I don't know why. Maybe not. What should I be doing in this room first? Well, I need to go to the north end of the room at some point. So I guess I should do that first? I don't know how an invisibility potion particularly helps me, but It's here, so I'll take it, I guess. I don't know what this room wants me to do. Like, yeah. What? If I hit that bomb, I can't go to the east. And I need to go to the east. Because I have to cross through here before this happens. So that bomb is useless. I can't use it. I don't understand what this room wants me to do. And I guess I can kill a bunch of the nearby monsters? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? I don't know. Then I can't exit. So that can't be it. And exiting became locked like way back here. So I guess I'm supposed to do this? Maybe I'm not supposed to hit that bomb? This room is just complete nonsense. Like, is there just a bunch of red herrings sprayed all over the place for a reason? I don't understand. Maybe I should just blow up this bomb and then stand by the exit? And that will maybe help me kill the monsters before I need to worry about them? I don't know. Like, I have to be standing here so early that I don't have time to kill any of the nests. But then, yeah, if it so I have to kill that nest. Because otherwise the briar will kill me before it destroys that nest. But if I kill that nest, I can't exit. Are you sure this one is easier? Because this is not what I would classify as an easy room. It's just too full of convoluted nonsense. Like, that's as fast as I can kill that, and it's not fast enough. Does hitting that bomb over there make it not kill me first? By it, I mean the briar. Maybe? Probably not, though. Yeah, no. There's no way for this to work. This makes no sense. Should I be able to leave the room at the green door? I don't understand. This makes absolutely no sense. Like, is there something really obvious about this room that I'm missing that makes it make sense? Is there a way across the river that I'm missing? Or a bomb or a pickaxe token somewhere that I don't see somehow? I mean, yeah, but that doesn't matter when it's impossible to kill everything quickly enough for that to matter. Okay, what an incredibly awkward room. Note, it is possible to re-enter this room with a different sword orientation than that given by the default entrance. This was not permitted in the original entry. It is an artifact of Backtracking Path Edition. Okay. Should the sword orientation be super important? I don't know why. I guess just being meticulous. It just seems like a weird thing to feel that needs to be a note of. Alright then. Spider infestation, how annoying. Looks like this town is trying to get on the web. I am sure this is not the way. I just want some dinner. Get out of my way. Okay. What does this orb even do? Nothing? Why does it exist? This is a private community. Do not trespass. Security systems and guards protect these properties. Okay then. I don't think the eyeball security system is a good investment. I mean, they're just as likely to kill you as they are your intruders. And they're called evil eyes for a reason. What's going on? Oh, there, it moved. Did you see it move? This is a verbatim version of a conversation from the story, isn't it? Mumble. I be? I don't know. Does fuses look like ropes? Are ropes snakes? I'm closing a thing, sorry. Okay, this is just verbatim exactly the same. Like, there's no difference between this and the contents of the story, which is fine, but I don't feel like rereading that after reading it all aloud earlier. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I couldn't find my location. Yeah, okay. Your health now. Private dining. Reservation desk. Hot tiles. Oh, salsa bar. Okay. No, can't do anything in here. Alright. Well, that happened. What does this say? Sushi bar. There's no sushi here. Room. Square dance floor. Today's dance contest, Rattlesnake Roundup. Grab your partner and join the dance. Do I even need a partner for this? Seems like I can do just fine flying solo. Maybe not. Yeah, that was easy. Do I get a prize? Well, there's a treasure chest here, but I don't actually get to open it. What a shame. Book your wedding or conference lecture or lecture at the front desk. That. I guess I need this to be tar. Since I only care about killing the Tar Mother, or Tar Stuff Mother in general, I can just make it gel, and then make it mud. I guess even if I cared about destroying it all, could still do that. Alright. I saw the cutscene in this room. Live food for the sushi bar. I don't know if roach sushi is a good idea. Sushi's supposed to be seafood, you know. Maybe not in the 8th, though. Alright. Well, that was a series of events. Am I done? Is there anywhere else I can go? I don't think I'm done. What am I missing? Oh, well, there's black doors. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Restroom men's. Okay. I'm guessing restroom ladies. Why are there beds in the restrooms? That just seems weird. Isn't that weird? Why are there beds and couches in the restroom? Well, here's a door I can open for no purpose. Alright. There must be another way to get into that room. I must have missed another exit to one of the rooms I've already been to. Yeah, there's a way east from this room, for which I have to be in the south edge of this room. So, okay, yeah, I just didn't notice this door here. Oh. Well, isn't this an event and a half? Oh. Okay. But why, though? I'm not allowed to do that one yet. I love trial and error to guess where I'm supposed to go next. It's wonderful. Let us create a maze out of trial and error. Oh boy. Oops, can't go there. Oops, can't go there. At least the walls are arguably audible. Okay, I can't kill him yet. Oops, can't go there. Or there. I guess I needed to kill that particular guy and then backtrack. What an annoying little thing. Okay. Well, here you lose your sword in the entrance. but you can literally just, oh, okay, never mind. Ah, what a pain. Let's just, yeah, there we go. So what do you want me to do here? I guess this is just killing things against hot tiles. Alright. Well, vertical preference makes that doable. Now, how do I kill the queen? Did I already mess up? Oh wait, no, if I put a mirror in this corner, then take care of these dorks. I just need to get north of that queen. Somehow or other. Go south. Thank you. Now she'll die on her own. Hooray. Oh, okay. That was abrupt. Looks like this town has been distracted too long. Okay. How'd I get to the port? These mysteries were not meant to be solved. Either way, I got the legs at level, so I can go do this. The end. Well, plenty of food here, but it looks like some of the live food has escaped. I should probably be more careful about this. I don't like where those two queens are. Was there a way to have prevented that? Can I get them out of there? Maybe? Yeah, there we go. Where does this go? This doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Weird. Okay. We didn't have an end cutscene. We just sort of jumped to the exit. That's cool, I guess. Hey. Alright, winning entry, and that will be it for today. After the winning entry. By Pinwielder, who wields pins, presumably. With voice acting by Wes.Logan. Entry score 8.83. This entry is as much fun for its clever puzzles as it is aesthetically pleasing to watch. The only changes were the addition of minor paths to backtrack here. Okay. One-way staircase, a backtracking staircase in the open south, as long as the puzzle area. Okay. I want to hear my voice acting.
Finally, I think I see a village. I sure hope I can get some food. All this dust doesn't exactly work wonders for my thirst, either.
Oh, I can move now. Okay. Exactly where that sword is pointing. Maybe it doesn't show up on screen, but like there's a single pixel there. Maybe a pixel, maybe a speck on my monitor. I genuinely can't tell. It's in the same place in both of these rooms, but I can't see it on the map. Okay.
This place looks totally abandoned.
It's weirding me out because I think there's a speck and it looks consistent, but
What's going on?
Hmm? Oh, wait.
There, it moved. Did you see it move?
Wow. It's 79% complete now.
Hold on. You mean to tell me that everyone is just sitting around watching the progress of this bar?
More or less. Well, I guess that's not all we do, really. Sometimes we poke the bar to see if anything happens. Yeah, like that. We've been counting. So far we've poked it. Hey, you got a really big sword. Did you get that from poking the bar?
No. Look, I'm really hungry. Even if it's not finished, I'd really, really like to get some food in there.
Well,
See this?
Yeah?
Is this a worm?
Yes?
You'll swear to that?
Yes. How does this...
Congratulations! You have attested to the fact that this is bait, and now that you're a beta tester, you can go in early.
but,
What?
well, the food isn't actually in the tavern yet. And we might not be able to get at it at all. Follow me. I'll show you the problem. The food's in that shed, behind that fence.
Yeah? Let's get some.
Well, we don't really know how to get in there. Our architect put that gate in the fence.
This one? Made of glass?
Yeah, and it's stuck.
No problem. If it's glass, I'll just go over and give it a good solid... What? Oh, they put ormites around it.
Yeah, it seemed like a good idea at the time. The architect insisted.
Well, look, if that thing's misaligned, then there's no wonder it got stuck. And we're going to need to tear down the whole thing.
No good. I watched the architect build it. He used a straight edge and a T-square and everything. It's perfectly parallel to the ground. There's simply no way we...
Brilliant. I know exactly how to get into that shed. Come with me. Finished or not, we're going into the bar.
Oof. Ugh.
All right, Half.
The name's not Half. It's...
Don't care. You're following me around. I get to call you Half. Now go open that door. Looks like your architect was careless when he built this ceiling. One thing, never use living tar as a building material.
Yeah. We've been poking at the corners of that block, but it's just stuck up there.
Yeah.
Alright. I noticed that the gate is actually a custom character. That's very clever and nice. They went to the trouble of getting custom graphics for that character. The voice actor's B-throw is not too bad, honestly. It's pretty believable.
It's all meshed together. We're not getting any of it this way.
That was a
All right.
sound effect.
Now I'm just angry, hungry, and something else ending at Gree.
Really hungry?
Shush.
Anyway,
Stay right here, Half. I'm going to clean out these rooms.
yeah, this voice acting is really good. I wouldn't be surprised at all to hear that it was responsible for the winning of the contest almost entirely on its own. Like, not entirely on its own, but like, you know, certainly a major contributor. Okay. Let's... I wonder how I should be trying to align these roaches. Probably not that way. How should I go about this? I don't know.
Stay right.
They start out over there. I can pocket them there. Not that that's actually useful. Since they're always going to stack up this way over here. Maybe I should stow them in here? And try to use that somehow? No, they won't stay in there. And going back around here won't help much either. They'll just slip back and forth there, so that's not a useful place for them to be. I don't really see how any position is really better than the starting position as far as trying to make them go where they're supposed to. Since there are two roaches, I assume there's some nonsense of getting one of them to stay against the other so that they don't just align themselves vertically at the top. But I don't really see any way to actually achieve that. I have to assume that their move order is wrong, and if otherwise that would have worked. I don't know how to rearrange their move order, because that's not really a reasonable thing to ask the player to do anyway. But maybe if I shuffle them around enough, they will eventually be correct. Of course, I don't really remember how I got them in that position in the first place. Here we go. Okay, it's like this. But I need to swap them. So I need this guy to stand here, and the other guy to be over at the right somewhere. That's it. Alrighty. At the very least, I didn't have to right-click them, which is at least a decent sign for a move order puzzle. If I have to start right-clicking to check the move order of every single thing in the room, that's not a good sign. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, what is this? I don't see what the rock golems are useful for. It looks like I want to unleash this... Wait. Oh, I thought that was a roach queen for some reason. Okay. So I'm supposed to unleash this roach and then go to the right. And somehow the Order of the Rocks is supposed to magically prevent the roaches from being impossible to get through. I'm just saying, move order puzzles are a bad idea to begin with, but if the player can't work it out without looking at exactly what the move order is, that's even worse. Like, move order is not an intuitive thing whatsoever, so it doesn't make for a good intuitive puzzle. And of course, I've expressed on the forums... Oh, I've misunderstood the constraint here. Derp. Okay, as I've expressed at least once or twice on the forums, I prefer puzzles that can be understood intuitively without having to calculate every single detail in detail. Yeah, without having to calculate every single aspect of the situation in detail. So the rules are just that you can't step backwards. I don't really see how the two golems are going to help much with this, but I guess I'll keep trying random configurations until one of them works. Anyway, like, a little bit of thinking through individual steps I'm not against. It's just I don't like it when every single possible event has to be considered all the time. I think that's too much. That becomes unfun. And move order is a good example of something that's very easy to create a puzzle that's just not any fun. Alright, well, the golem here did a lot of good. Maybe the other one should be a bit farther to the south and east. Like over, I don't know, here somewhere. Not quite. Maybe I should push them both a bit farther to the east. I meant my speaker volume. Although let me know if anything else is incorrectly balanced. Maybe this is too far east to be of use. That could be it. Almost. I don't really see how to make the last step. Seems like... No, okay. This should work. Maybe. Ah, almost. I just can't get to the east fast enough for this to not be a problem. Maybe I should stand here another cycle? Because having the golem even one more tile east didn't work. Maybe if I move this way? Nope. Okay, this works. Okay. I'm glad the queen trap didn't stick me in place there. What's with the weird trapdoor thing? I guess it's a substitute for a level clear gate that makes sure you do both of these, all three of these rooms first. Sorry, I didn't read your comment before doing the room, before finishing the room. What is with this weird tile? That doesn't look like a normal road tile at all. So, what is this? There's no tar mother here. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I don't toggle it. I can't toggle it. I have to be luring the roach. So I'm supposed to magically trap... What's with the vision token? Oh wait, probably... Hold on. I still haven't fixed this. There we go. Yeah, but that's not really... So I need to somehow keep a tar baby inside here with all this, which I don't really know how to do. This? No, he'll just get back out again. That might be close. There's probably some simple way to think of this that will make it not this difficult to get a tar baby out where I want it, but I don't know what said simple way is. Oops. Even once I have a tar baby stuck in this area, I don't really know how I'm supposed to make sure that he actually toggles the thing when I need him to, or how I need him to, because there's this giant open area in there. And there's not really anything I can bonk him against to make him actually hit the button. I guess if I had a corner like that, but one tile more south, that might work. So something like this as a pocket, and then I just need to again get a guy to stay in there. Which I don't really know how to do all that well. I guess that's okay. I can't really make a tar baby out of that, but it is okay. I have to take an extra step with this setup. The problem is I don't fundamentally understand how or what the basic technique is to actually even make a guy stay in here in the first place. There we go. Okay. West wall was a good suggestion. I don't know, it could be that I'm played for too long and I'm too frazzled to like think through things properly for this or something. But I don't want to like say that's what it is, because that feels like making excuses. And I don't really know how to finish this now, because now the roach is going to stay there, and I can't push the button, so alright, I think I might understand what I need to do. Stop that. I think I need a notch over there also, and then to like kind of not have a guy run away like that. There we go. I guess when I talk about being intuitive about something, a solution or something being intuitive, among my meanings certainly is that I should be able to describe how to solve the room with a few words and not with many. Like I shouldn't have to describe every single step in order for a person to understand how the room should be solved. I need to not have an opening over there. So how do I get a tar baby and also not have an opening over there? There we go. Okay, maybe this will work, except that I put the notches in the wrong place. Oops. And that thing that almost worked was entirely a function of the notches being in the wrong place. Okay then. But this should work, maybe. Like, I feel like the number of toggles being required here is maybe a bit excessive, because every time I want to check if the solution I have is going to work for the north end, I have to do this like 6 times, and it's a bit tedious. But whatever. What do I do now? Huh. Like, I have to be too far. There's... What? There's no way for me to be any farther east than the exact column the button is in while the tar baby is hitting the button. How is this supposed to be possible? I can't cut more tar without starting all over again, and I'm really getting tired of doing that. Can I get it to the northwest corner? Can I get it to the northwest corner without killing this and having to start over, or starting over and... Because I have to get a new one if I kill it. That's a pain. That's the wrong direction for that cut to be in. Okay. I can only get more of them by cutting more tar in a way that's not going to help, and possibly messing up the obstruction that's even making the whole thing work in the first place. That's why I'm concerned. Okay then. Like, it's neat, but it's also too tedious for its own good. I feel. The idea behind that puzzle is neat, but did it really need that many toggles that I had to... I don't know. I'm chalking up some of my frustration on that to just tired, mentally speaking. Oh.
This is some really dense smoke. Hopefully I can still think clearly enough to solve these rules.
Okay, whatever. I'm going to the east, by which I mean west. Here's an Omtlich. What do I need you for? There should be the theme song, the... What's the word I'm looking for? Like the star song of Drod the Musical is What Do I Need You For? And all the verses talk about various monster types. And end by asking, what do I need you for? I assume I needed him for that. Maybe. Maybe I needed him for this. Okay. Nope. You can't push him in there. Can I use him to get that queen out? Probably. If I stick him inside... Oh, I have to stick him inside the other side. Okay. How though? Alright. I'm probably going to quit pretty soon as well. Maybe I'll just do this room and call it a day. So I need to push him inside there, but not... Once again, that's not where the Omtlich wants to go, so he never will. Alright. Well, I'm not making a lot of progress on this room, although I thought it didn't look too bad. I'll just, yeah. This is fine. I got a sense for why that entry won, but I'm also possibly too tired to give it really a terribly fair, assessment, playthrough, whatever. Regardless, thank you for watching. Sorry I was late, but at least it ran in a decent while. Next time we are done with this contest and can move on to Roachfest V1.00, I guess. Farewell for now. Oh, next time isn't gonna be for a few weeks because my spring break is coming up. Next Friday I'll be taking a trip to home for that, and then the Friday after that I'll be at home, which is not where my streaming computer is. So I'm glad I got to do it today, given that there's a couple weeks of not doing it. I'll try and remember to make an announcement on the forum as well. But anyway, bye.